Welcome to the August 11th, 2025 meeting of the Florissant City Council. Please stand and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. City Clerk, please call the roll.
Siam? Harris?
Here.
Manganelli? Here. Egan? Here. Caputa? Here. Shildroth? Here. O'Donnell? Here. Pagano? Here.
The next item on the agenda is the approval of minutes. Are there any corrections to the meeting minutes of July 28, 2025? Hearing none. Councilman Manganelli moves to approve the minutes, seconded by Councilman Siam. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Thank you.
Meeting minutes are approved. The next item on the agenda is a presentation of the Beautiful Home Awards by the Mayor and the City Council. And we have a representative from our Development Department. Tricia. Yep, Tricia. Okay, let me turn it over to you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you all for coming. Can you give me I need the list.
There, she's got it. Okay.
Very good.
All right, we have, so I'm going to call everyone up by ward number. So for Ward 1, Michael and Debbie Doyle.
Can you get a picture? There you go.
For Ward 2, the winner is for 935 Estes, but she was unable to make it tonight. But the councilman said he would deliver the certificate. For Ward 3, Brian Rupp. For Ward 4, it's Henry Zune. Congratulations.
Very good. All right.
And for Ward 5, Doug and Tracy Freehoff. For Ward 6, it's Brian and Rachel Gettemeyer. Ward 7, the winner is Joanna Hook. Did she make it in? No. All right. Thank you. For Ward 8, it's Mark and Michelle Taylor. Congratulations. For Ward 9, it's James and Barbara Hirschbach. And finally, the Mayor's Choice winner is John and Diana Marishin.
Again, congratulations to all the winners of the Beautiful Home Awards. I failed to mention before the awards that this program, the Florissant Beautiful Home Award, is sponsored by the Citizens Participation Committee. This is a committee made up of appointed citizens, and the program recognizes homeowners who take pride in the appearance of their home and community. They're nominated, usually the nominations open in May, and the judging criterion includes, but is not limited to, landscaping, attractive exterior, overall curb appeal, and maintenance of the property. So way to go, everyone who was recognized. They have large signs in their yards already, so you'll see them if you're driving through the city. So let's give them one more hand of applause. All right. Wonderful. The next item on the agenda is hearing from citizens. This is a time to speak to the council on any issue, not necessarily on the agenda, for 3 minutes. This is not a question and answer period. If you would like to speak to a council member or the mayor, please stay until after the meeting is over. If you are here to speak on a public hearing, please wait and speak when the public hearing is announced. We do have one comment card here. And is Mr. Breedenketter here? Breedenketter, come on forward. Thank you.
Over here.
Oh,
Mark.
sir,
Mark.
right up here. I'm going to turn this.
His hand
Oh,
was stuck in.
yes, wonderful.
Rather than read all this, I'll just be very brief.
Sure.
I've been having a problem with the
Can you speak it in the mic so we can hear you? There we go. Thank you.
I've been having a problem with the building department on the roof permits that you need. I had 3 houses damaged. We're replacing them. They're done, and we applied for the roof. We have a good contractor, Martin & Sons, Florissant-based, and there is certain information we need to be able to get our insurance fully reimbursed. Things that are required by code. That means you should have the code number. Things that are required by the inspector when he comes out that may be different than the adjuster. Okay, those are all reimbursable under the type of insurance that we have. We're not getting the cooperation. In fact, it's gotten a little bit nasty, okay? But the point is this describes the situation to a T, and somehow you need to straighten this out. We have 3 inspectors on 3 different houses right in a row, and we're getting different opinions on what has to be done, on the amount of board to be replaced, the type of board to be replaced. I mean, it's mind-boggling that it's not more defined for citizens. Now, I'm pretty well educated, and I've been through a whole lot of different battles in various cities, and I have to tell you, I don't sense the cooperation. And this area, as we know, I grew up here, gets hit with a lot of storms. We got hit on March. Last May we got hit. 2022 was the flood. I had 4 properties affected by that. I take care of my properties. I keep my tenants long-term. And it'd be real nice if I asked for the copy of the report the inspector's supposed to do. I get that copy. I've gotten one of the three. I was just talking to Todd Hughes, your Director of Public Works, and he goes, "What are you here for?" I said, "Well, you know, Todd, I sent you an email. You sent me that letter. I didn't get all the reports." I said, "I'm missing two of them." Now, either they haven't been done, which would be an employee problem and the management problem, or they're just not sending them. They're on properties I own. I have a right to them. I hate to think I'd have to file a sunshine law request to get the copies of the reports. It'd be really rather ridiculous, and that's embarrassing for the city, in my opinion. So if you read through this, maybe you all can come up with an idea on how you can help the citizens, because if you have the reports, and if you had a bad roofer, and we know they're out there, I know they're out there, suddenly they could be saying, well, you got to do this, you got to do this, et cetera, and charge them extra, and maybe the insurance company's not going to cover it. And we have I say elderly, I'm 71, so I'm elderly, okay? But they don't know how to manipulate this. When I asked for the code, I was told to look it up in the code book. You know, the code book, if it's printed, is yay thick. And I'll be quite honest, the city of St. Louis, which is so poorly managed, in my opinion, I have properties there, you get the exact code if there's something to do with your property. So you can go on there online, look it up, and know, oh yeah, this has to be done. Then, if you have code required insurance, you can get reimbursed for it. It can cost people money without having that report, and the homeowners seldom get it, I found out. In fact, the roofers don't even get them sent to them. They have to ask for them. I think there has to be a better system. There's also a thing at the very end, a risk assessment, that you need to protect your employees. They're using roofers' ladders to get on the roof. Adjusters don't do that anymore. If they fall, you have a workman's comp claim. The roofer may have a lawsuit for having a bad ladder. I wouldn't get on some ladders that I was asked to go up and take a look at something that was going on one of my properties. I know you have a risk manager, I suspect, in the city who does that, but you should seriously look at that. I said, well, why not? And one guy walked the roofs and two looked from a ladder. What's the policy? I mean, how do you do it from a ladder versus walking it? And if you have an 8-foot 1x8, these are all the old style roofs with 1x8, he says, you got to replace the whole board. Well, only the 48-inch section here, okay, you can cut it, patch it in. It doesn't matter. Okay, time up.
Thank you so much.
Read it, you'll understand it.
Will do.
And I'd like to have some response.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
The next item on the agenda is communications, of which there are none. The next item on the agenda is public hearings. Public hearing 2508018.
In accordance with Section 405.125 of the Florissant Zoning Code, a public hearing will be held by the City Council of Florissant, Missouri, in the council chambers at 955 Rue St. Francois on Monday, August 11, 2025, at 7 p.m. on the following proposition: to amend special use permit numbers 9072 to Harrington Hospitality Group Incorporated, DBA Chick-fil-A, to allow for an amendment to the site plan in the B3 Extensive Business District located at 3159 North Highway 67. Citizens will have an opportunity to be heard, and with special needs should contact the city clerk at least 5 days before said public hearing by calling 839-7630 or email cityclerk@florissantmo.com.
Now, our agenda was released publicly on Friday, and this morning, Chick-fil-A representative reached out, and they want to make some changes to their plans. So what we'd like to do is, I'd like to in order for them to make those changes, they'll need to go back to planning and zoning, and then come back to us. So I'd like to move to refer the request for this amending a special use permit for Chick-fil-A back to the Planning and Zoning Commission. Okay, seconded by Councilman Egan. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Oh, if there was anyone here, is there anyone here tonight that came to speak on that? I want to give you the opportunity. Okay, thank you. Public hearing number 2508019.
In accordance with Section 405.160 of the Florissant Zoning Code, a public hearing will be held by the City Council of Florissant, Missouri, in the council chambers at 955 Rue St. Francois on Monday, August 11, 2025, 7 p.m. on the following proposition: to amend Section 405161 HB Historic Business District to add certain permitted uses. Citizens will have an opportunity to be heard and will especially need to contact city clerk at least 5 days before said public hearing by calling 839-7630 or email cityclerk@florissant.com.
Is the petitioner present for this?
That's really our staff.
Yes, okay, it's the staff. So we have, I don't think we have any report on this.
Todd's here.
Todd, Mr. Hughes, would you like to come talk about this? Okay, come on forward. You are the petitioner.
Well, actually, the petitioner was the business owner.
The business owner, right. So there's a business attached to this,
Correct.
but we're working on it.
So what was asked to be done was to amend the uses in the historic business district to add speculative suites, private storage, private postage service, and virtual mailbox business. With those, the Planning and Zoning Commission asked that the let's see where the speculative suites. Let's see, where is it at? The speculative suites tenants shall follow the historic business district permitted and special uses. So the people that would occupy those speculative suites would have to follow either their permitted uses that was currently there or the special uses that were allowed. And then to add the private postage services and virtual mailboxes as a permitted use.
Okay. Yeah, this was interesting. This is kind of a new concept, I guess. Are there any questions? I do have a question, but I want to see, are there any questions from the council on this? No. So my question is, I know that they're going to be receiving physical packages there.
Correct.
And it doesn't seem like a large parking area. And maybe the fact that the permitted use would only allow so much parking, but if there are a lot of deliveries there and or need to store packages, yeah, I wonder if there's going to be an issue with traffic or buildup of deliveries like mail trucks. And
Well, there's extra parking on the side street there along Jefferson for them to be able to pull and do the deliveries.
okay,
So
so you don't have any concerns about that?
I do not.
Okay, good. Okay. Before we close the public hearing, is there anyone in the audience who would like to comment on this public hearing? All right. Don't see any. Okay, seeing no further comments, Councilman Shildroth moves to close this public hearing, seconded by Councilman Caputa. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. This public hearing is closed. Thank you, Mr. Hughes. The next item on the agenda is old business. The first item is bills for second reading. Bill number 10096. Councilman Siam moves for a second reading, seconded by Councilman Shildroth. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed?
Ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into and execute a First Amendment to site lease agreement between T-Mobile USA Tower LLC and the city of Florissant, Missouri for a cell tower lease.
Councilman Shildroth moves for a third reading, seconded by Councilman Caputa. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed?
Ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into and execute the First Amendment to site lease agreement between T-Mobile USA Tower LLC and the city of Florissant, Missouri for a cell tower lease.
Before the final vote is taken, is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak on this bill? Seeing none, clerk, please poll the council for the final vote.
Siam? Yes. Harris?
Yes.
Meganelli? Yes. Egan? Yes. Caputa? Yes. Shildroth? Yes. O'Donnell? Yes. Pagano?
Bill number 10096 passes and becomes ordinance number 9096. Bill number 10097. Councilman Siam moves for a second reading, seconded by Councilwoman Pagano. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into and execute a First Amendment to site lease agreement between STC 5 LLC and the city of Florissant, Missouri for a cell tower lease.
Councilman Egan moves for a third reading, seconded by Councilman Caputa. All in favor? Any opposed?
Ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into and execute the First Amendment to site lease agreement between STC 5 LLC and the City of Florissant, Missouri for a cell tower lease.
Before the final vote is taken, is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak on this bill? Hearing none, clerk, please poll the council for the final vote.
Siam, Harris.
Yes.
Manganelli. Yes. Egan. Yes. Caputa. Yes. Shildroth. Yes. O'Donnell. Yes. Pagano.
Bill number 10097 passes and becomes ordinance number 9097. The next item on the agenda is new business. The first item under new business is board appointments. Do we have any council appointments? Councilman Siam.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have two tonight. First, I would like to reappoint Coran Brownell to the Citizens Participation Committee.
Councilman Siam moves to reappoint Coran Brownell to Citizens Participation, seconded by Councilwoman Pagano. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? The appointment is made.
And secondly, I'd like to appoint Jeff Cook to the Parks and Recreation Board.
Councilman Siam moves to appoint Jeff Cook to the Parks and Recreation Board, seconded by Councilman Egan. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? The appointment is made. Congratulations to the appointments. Any other council appointments? Okay. Mayor, do you have any appointments this evening? Thank you. Okay. Next is requests. Councilman Egan moves to approve a permit to keep 4 chickens for Lakeisha Johnson. Do I have a second? Seconded by Councilman Manganelli. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? The request is approved. Councilman O'Donnell moves to approve a request for a beer and wine, license for beer and wine with Sunday liquor license for Costello's Pizzeria and Subs, LLC, doing business as Costello's Pizzeria and Subs, located at 1060 St. Catherine. Okay, seconded by Councilman Caputa. Councilman Egan moves to suspend the rules. Seconded by Councilwoman Pagano. All in favor? Any opposed? The rules are suspended as the petitioner here this evening for Costello's. Come on forward.
Just for clarification, the agenda says packaged liquor, but he's actually asking for a liquor by the drink.
That's right. So the
Beer and wine.
application and the agenda are
Just beer and wine.
beer and wine, is that correct?
Beer and
Just
wine,
beer
yes.
wine. Okay, not package. All right. Sir, will you state your name? And
Mariano Costello.
Okay. Councilman Egan.
Thank you very much. Well, my first question was going to be about the packaged
Yes.
liquor. I'm glad we got that figured out.
Yep.
Good evening, sir. Thank you for being here tonight. What hours do you plan on running? What's the latest you plan on being open to selling alcohol?
Well, we're open till 8 o'clock at night, Wednesday to Saturday, but if we do pick up, once the beer picks up, we wouldn't mind going till 9 o'clock on Friday or Saturday night. That's the latest.
So the latest would be 9 o'clock on a
Yes,
Saturday night?
yes. If possible. If
All
not,
right.
I mean,
If at some point in time you have entertainment, you understand that if you got playing on the patio that you can't charge people for that and all that? You
yes.
understand that? Okay. That's all I really have, gentlemen and ladies. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Egan. Councilman O'Donnell.
Thank you, Mr. President. Good evening, Hannah. Welcome.
Thank you.
So I just wanted to, just kind of for people that aren't aware, so you have an indoor area for dining
Yes.
that has like how many tables or how many people?
There's 4 tables inside and there's 2, 4, 6, 7 outside.
And then you have a semi-covered kind of patio area right behind the restaurant. And how many people would you estimate, or tables would you estimate there?
At most 20.
Okay. So, so you see this just as an addition to your business to offer that for what probably is mostly to-go pizza, I'm assuming, just because of the size, but this perhaps offers another opportunity for people to dine in or outside and have a beer or a glass of wine or something with their meal. Is that correct? Kind of what you're anticipating?
Yes. I mean, it's a lovely patio. The inside's nice. It's small. It's comfortable. Yeah, I mean, we have enough room for maybe 3 rows of beers. That's it. So we don't want nothing big.
Sure.
You know, and then we'll keep the wine. They're 2 plastic bottles with cups on them. It's about as fancy as you can get as a wine for plastic. So we'll keep those behind the counter. And then we do have 2. We have a friend from Augusta who wanted to supply 2 cans of sangria as well. So there's not much room. We don't plan on selling a lot of beer. It's just the fact that it goes good with, homemade Italian food.
Well, it's great. We'll tell you that Ward 6 is happy to have you and know that things have been going well and picking up, and wish you much success in the future.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Appreciate that.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Councilwoman Pagano.
Well, thank you, but Councilman O'Donnell asked all my questions. But I do enjoy your food, and I'm
Thank you.
happy it's getting successful, so good luck to you.
Thank you.
Okay. I don't believe we have any more questions for the council. Thanks for being here tonight, and
Yeah.
good luck.
Thank you. Thank you all.
So we have a motion and a second on this request. Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Siam, Harris.
Yes.
Manganelli. Yes. Egan. Yes. Caputa. Yes. Shildroth. Yes. O'Donnell. Yes. Pagano.
The motion carried and the liquor license is approved. Congratulations. The next item on the agenda is bills for first reading. Bill number 10101.
An ordinance readopting the procedure to disclose potential conflict of interest and substantial interest for certain officials as set forth in Title I, Section 105130, compliance with the state conflict of interest law in the Florissant Code of Ordinances.
Bill number 10102. This is the Chick-fil-A request, and we will need to remove this from the agenda. Councilman Egan moves to remove the bill from the agenda, seconded by Councilman Caputa. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carried. It is removed. Bill number 10103.
Ordinance authorizing an amendment to Section 405161 HB Historic Business District to add certain permitted uses.
Bill number 10104.
Ordinance allowing the mayor to enter into a supplemental agreement with Missouri Highways and Transportation Commission for the Malamphy Road project to include revisions to the reasonable progress policy, federal aid provisions, Exhibit B, project schedule, and Exhibit C, required contract provisions.
Councilman Shildroff moves for a second, seconded by Councilman Egan. Is there any discussion? All in favor? Any against?
Ordinance allowing the mayor to enter into a supplemental agreement with Missouri Highways and Transportation Commission for the Malamphy Road project to include revisions to the reasonable progress policy, federal aid provisions, Exhibit B, project schedule, and Exhibit C, required contract provisions.
Councilman Shildroff moves for a third reading, seconded by Councilman Caputa. Roll call vote, please.
Siam? Harris?
Yes.
Manganelli? Yes. Egan? Yes. Caputa? Yes. Shildroth? Yes. O'Donnell? Yes. Pagano? Ordinance allowing the mayor to enter into a supplemental agreement with the Missouri Highways and Transportation Commission for the Malamphy Road project to include revisions to the reasonable progress policy, federal aid provisions, Exhibit B, project schedule, and Exhibit C, required contract provisions.
Before the final vote is taken, is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak on this bill? Hearing none, clerk, please poll the council for the final vote.
Siam? Harris?
Yes.
Manganelli? Yes. Egan? Yes. Caputa? Yes. Shildroth? Yes. O'Donnell? Yes. Pagano?
Bill number 10104 passes and becomes ordinance number 9098. Bill number 10105.
Ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into an agreement with Forerunner Incorporated for the purchase of floodplain development software.
Councilman Shildroff moves for a second reading, seconded by Councilman Caputa. Is there any discussion? All in favor? Opposed?
Ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into an agreement with Forerunner Incorporated for the purchase of floodplain development software.
Councilman Shildroff moves for a third reading, seconded by Councilman Caputa. Roll call vote, please.
Siam? Harris?
Yes.
Manganelli? Yes. Egan? Yes. Caputa? Shildroth. O'Donnell. Pagano. Ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into an agreement with Forerunner Incorporated for the purchase of floodplain development software.
Before the final vote is taken, is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak on this bill? Hearing none, clerk, please poll the council for the final vote.
Siam. Harris.
Yes.
Manganelli. Egan. Caputa. Shildroth. O'Donnell. Pagano.
Bill number 10105 passes and becomes ordinance number 9098. 99. Apologize. 9099. Bill number 10106.
Ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into an escrow agreement with McBride Coke Park LLC to guarantee installation of subdivision improvements for the manors at Coke Park Plat 1B.
The next item on the agenda is council announcements. Councilman Manganelli.
Thank you, Mr. President. Just want to remind everybody we are a month away from the third annual Knights Florissant Italian Festival we held on the Duchenne Home Association grounds, formerly known as the Knights of Columbus grounds. Time will be from 11 to 7. We're bringing back the bocce tournament. But again, the event promises great food, many vendors, more than last year, many activities for the kids, even more activities than we've had in the past, including the gymnastics bus and several other things, and of course the spaghetti eating contest for the adults and the kids. We'll have a wine garden as well. It's going to be a great time. We hope to see everybody out. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Manganelli. Okay, any other council announcements? I see none. Mayor Lowry.
Thank you. First, wanted to congratulate Tanya Parson for being elected as a Council 8 Ward person on the seat that was vacated by her husband Robert, and so once the election is certified, she should be sworn in next week. So congratulations, Tanya. We've got a few announcements, some events coming up. The St. Louis Metro Veterans Resource and Job Fair will be at the JFK Community Center this Thursday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. So we have 2 Music Under the Stars concerts left. This one, August the 16th, will be Dr. Chavegas. August 23rd is Tailor Made. If you guys have been fans of Dr. Chavegas, they are retiring after this year. So we're going to recognize their great accomplishments for the past 30 years on stage. So please join us. That could be the last time you'd see them. They're a wonderful band. And then I'd like to invite everybody to a special event, the unveiling of the historic markers for the city of Florissant on Wednesday, August 20th, 5:30, next door at the Florissant Annex building. The 2025 St. Louis Labor Day Parade and Festival is going to be held on Sunday, August 24th. The parade will start at the Egan Center at 9 a.m. and it'll end up at the Duchenne Home Association. And from there, they'll have the festival. Please come out and enjoy our Friends of Labor. And then we have the fourth leg of the third annual Tour de Florissant, which will be held actually on Labor Day on September the 1st. We've got a new trail this year. We're going to start it right here for City Hall. That's September 1st, starts at 9:30. We'll have international riders, professional riders here. And I know that they believe they have over 1,000 riders, and it's really a neat day. If you've never seen a bicycle race, it's a great day. I'd never seen one until I came here, and it's just a great event. So please come out and watch some great bike races. And then the Polish Falcons of America is going to have the 49th annual Polish Festival, which is going to be at the Duchenne Home Association on Saturday, September the 6th. And that is 11 o'clock. There's food that starts at 11, and they have food until they run out, and I think every year they've ran out. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. We may be backing up here. Councilman O'Donnell, do you have an announcement?
Thank you, Mr. President. Yeah, I would just like to expand on what Mayor was talking about with the historical markers. So I'm a part of that committee. That was formed with a group of individuals and organizations more than a year ago. It came to me with an idea or a question from Commander Joe Redden of the VFW, asking a question when they wanted to rename the sign where the VFW is from Deer Plaza, not Deer, Revere Plaza, forgive me, to Veterans Plaza, but they didn't want to offend anyone, and they were thinking about having a plaque of some sort to commemorate whatever it was. Well, we reached out to City Hall. There wasn't any records as far as the sign was concerned, so went to Historic Florissant and found out the story and where the name Revere Plaza came from. So from the idea of one marker commemorating an historical event, it expanded then from there to people from Old Town Partners, Friends of Veterans, and then some other individuals to form a committee where we actually designed a sign, markers if you will, that will be at 15 different locations around the city, predominantly in the Old Town area, commemorating different events that have happened that have historical significance to the city. This includes a sponsorship for each individual sign, so they were marketed and sold. Each one was paid for by businesses in the area, and their businesses are noted on the sign. There's a QR code on the sign that goes to a specific website that we've formed as well, with more extensive information about that and the walk, which I think is a little over a mile if you were to visit all 15 locations. There's going to be brochures available and will be at other businesses, but the night of the 20th when we do the dedication, anybody that comes will get one of these brochures to know what these locations are and their significance and a little bit more about them. Within that website, in addition to the historical significance and more pictures and more information, there will also be links to the businesses that have sponsored. So there is some exposure for them as well. So I just wanted to acknowledge those individuals and organizations, and we will do so more personally at the dedication, but just excited for the group to see that their efforts are coming to fruition. So thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. President.
Appreciate the information. Thank you. Okay, the next regular meeting for the City Council will be on Monday, August 25th, 2025. Councilman Childeroth moves to adjourn the regular meeting, seconded by Councilman Caputa. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? The meeting is adjourned.
Yes.